Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Tuesday to you, everybody. We hope you are doing well wherever you may find yourself on this gorgeous and phenomenally terrific Tuesday, as a lot of our weather has just been feeling like fall, to say the least, and maybe a lot of our pumpkin spice and apple cider fans out there. Of course, there's a little bit of debate this time of year if you like caramel, or caramel, you know that one too, right? Or pumpkin spice or apple cider, whatever you prefer. Personally, for me, I like more of the apple cider because it's just kind of what I've liked to go to. I really haven't had much of pumpkin spice in a while, so I may give it a shot and give it a try while at it. So if you're doing any of those nice warm pumpkin beverages out there, it's been much needed, to say the least. So maybe get your coffee and trade it for some pumpkin spice or apple cider, whatever you prefer to choose. Or better yet, if you just like a standard cup of coffee, you continue to do that. Take advantage of it. Lots of a mix of clear skies and sunshine today, getting up to right around 67 this evening, so not a bad night to take advantage of. A little cool out there, but no wind is expected with this either. 55 are coming in at 8 o'clock with a mix of clear skies and clouds out there later on this evening. Going past the midnight hour, will quickly cool off once again, but not as cold as it was early this morning. We got down to right around 33, 34 degrees at some of our sensors here in the city, so a pretty frosty and chilly start for us for our area. And speaking of some extreme cold weather, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Well, let's not call it extreme cold, but it's going to get noticeably cooler as you make your way towards the beginning of next week, to say the least. Area-wide tonight, again, not as cold, probably to mostly cloudy skies. The overnight lows remaining the low to mid 40s as expected from Martinsville down to Stewart, going towards Ararat, Claudeville, and Patrick County communities, back up towards Ferrum, right around 46 too. For your Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week forecast for our friends in the city of Martinsville, you're going to have a mix of sun to start the day with some clouds thickening late in the afternoon as a cold front that's going to begin to push through our area. Not going to be knocking our temperatures down drastically, but it'll begin to be noticeably cooler as you make your way towards that. It'll bring some rain for us also. So as you remember, last time we had the cold front that came through earlier last week that didn't bring any rain. This time around, we're going to get some moisture, most likely some good rain for it. It'll help equal out our balances with the leaf foliage and the color change as well. Highs tomorrow range from the 50s to the mid 60s. We may hit 70 out towards Ridgeway tomorrow, so we'll keep a close eye on that area. If not, other than that, you may remain right around 69, 68 degrees. So not too bad of an evening or afternoon to get out, take advantage of. So recess for the kids, go ahead and take advantage of. Let's jump to the weekend, because you may have some plans already in mind to kind of schedule the calendar around this time of year. It is an exciting time for a lot of the kids. Get to those pumpkin patches, get out towards some apple orchards, do some apple picking. A lot of great harvesting going on right now. Get your Halloween decorations up, so no excuse to not take advantage of the weekend. Now, I will say there's going to be rain, but it's going to be later in the afternoon, if not late in the evening hours. High is 72, so we'll begin to be seasonable near average for our Saturday overnight low, staying in the upper 40s to near 50. Again, that rain chance is later in the afternoon to the evening hours. It's part of a series we're like to calling a cluster of cold fronts that's going to be pushing in and driving our temperatures pretty cool for Sunday. Mix of sun and clouds there. Your high right around 65 degrees with a overnight low of 40. So again, most of the day on Sunday you should be looking pretty okay. We may wake up to a few areas of clouds out there on your Sunday. So if you're heading out to church or brunches or whatever you may be doing, just watch out for a few clouds. And late in the day again, we'll have another round of some series of cold fronts moving in our general direction. Now, this cold front that's coming in Sunday into Monday most likely is going to knock our temperatures down. Highs are forecasted to be right now in the mid 50s. So you talk about we're not going from one extreme to another, as we're so used to this, where we go from like one high to the extremely cool temperatures. Right now, this has just been pretty easy to bear with, and Mother Nature has been nice to us so far. So if you're thinking about, we're going to go from one extreme to the other, don't think of it as that. Just think of it as that we may have, we're going to begin to see these up and downs, and this is typically expected. Speaking of fall and colors out there, the fallfoliagereport.com, I put this out every week. We've been showcasing you this, talking about it for a while now, and a lot of you all enjoy looking at the report of what is expected to come. And most of our areas under this yellow, as you see here, kind of that low color range right now. There have been reports, some areas a little bit further down in the New River Valley here, they have begun to see most of their leaves start to change off there. Along the Shenandoah River Valley, that little brown slither there, and that yellow from Harrisonburg down towards JMU, up towards Winchester, Virginia. So if you head out towards that way, you may luck out with some color as well. And also, if you head towards Monterey, Hot Springs, Pocahontas County, Greenbrier County, the Homestead Resort, if you have not had a chance to go up there, I would highly recommend it. That is where they're seeing tons of colors on the leaves out there. And again, our friends out towards Virginia Beach, the Chesapeake Bay, the Cape Charles, Eastern Shore area, not much of changes just yet, so bear with them. If they are asking about what's the leaves looking out towards the potential Piedmont District region, tell them that we're in the midst of that low color, yet they have little to any color changing out there as well. So speaking of, before we go, we want to remind you again, if you're out there getting some of your raking done, send some of your snapshots of some photos of the yards, because we love seeing those on the air. We can showcase you what you've been up to, or better yet, if you got your Halloween decor already out, send it our way. We have links on our website. You can head to BTW21.com. You'll scroll down. You'll see Luis and both of our emails. Email one of us. If you send it to him, that's okay, because he's going to most likely forward it to me anyway, or he may go ahead and post it, whatever he chooses to do. Or if you send it to me, I will most likely get it quicker so I can get that uploaded, posted on Facebook, on our social media websites, and of course here on air as well. So if you want to do that to us, or if you don't want to go to the website, you can message us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/BTW21. You'll head to the messaging section there, and most likely there'll be a banner on our Facebook page. It'll say like, message, and share, and you can click on that Facebook Messenger tab, and it will go right to us. All right, everybody, that's enough of my time here. We hope you enjoy your evening. Take care once again. Again, not as cold tonight. We'll wake up in the mid-40s tomorrow morning, so a light jacket would be advised. To be sure to get those kids to remind them to bring their coats and jackets home, because I know this is the time of year where it gets warm in the afternoons, and they kind of have a tendency of accidentally leaving them on the bus or at school in their locker. So make sure they're bringing their coats and stuff home with them, so they're not out there kind of being chilly or freezing in the morning. Or better yet, sometimes they have to get the parents, you know what I'm talking about. You get that car run in the morning, sit out there with that heat, and they have to run as quick to the fast to the bus stop, so they're not as cold. So kids, make sure you bring your coats home. All right, y'all take care. We'll talk more on Wednesday.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.